Hey, I'm Lexi, and welcome to my channel. This is my first video, so I'm going to introduce myself. I'm 15, I'm a sophomore, emo, not very obviously right now, but I am. And I like to draw. My favorite colors are red, pink, yellow, and black. And on my channel I'll post makeup videos, lookbooks, like outfit videos, crafts, cosplay, because I cosplay. I have some of my masks back there that you can't really see. And then I really like Five Nights at Freddy's, so I'm probably gonna talk about my interests on here a lot too. Maybe some gaming too. One thing you guys should know, because this is important, my parents have split custody, which means that I'll spend a month at my mom's house and a month at my dad's house. I'm at my dad's house right now, but at my mom's house I have a PC. I don't have a webcam yet, but that means that if I do gaming videos I won't have a webcam, but that's fine. I might start streaming too. I do have a Twitch account with a different name, but yeah, might do some commentary too. I'll do whatever you guys want. I have an entire notebook that I can write my video ideas in, so whatever you guys want to do. Now, I got popular on TikTok. I have like almost 3,000 followers, which I'm grateful for all of you, but in the grand scheme of things that's not a whole lot. But one of my mutuals told me that I should introduce myself while I do my makeup, and I made a video telling people that I'm going to be making a YouTube channel and to send in some questions for a Q&A. I have a paper with questions right there, and I'll answer them and just talk while I do my makeup. You know, you guys can get to know me. I've done YouTube like 3 other times, well, more than 3 other times in the past. I have a channel that I did like 6 years ago whenever I was like 9, and I don't want to talk about that because it's kind of cringe. I made 2 channels like from 6 and 5 years ago. Yeah, sorry if I'm not looking at the camera a whole lot. I kind of suck at eye contact, but here's the questions. There are 11, so I need this to prime my face. So, first question is, what kind of bear is the best? I might be biased by the show We Bare Bears, but I really like polar bears. I think they're really cute, and global warming sucks. I'm not going to get into that though, because that's kind of controversial, and I don't want this to be a super controversial channel. Whenever I became teen/emo, what influenced that? So whenever I was younger, I was really into Undertale and Five Nights at Freddy's and Bendy and the Ink Machine, just all that jazz. I was kind of raised by the internet. And I didn't really dress edgy in elementary school, but my friend who was named Juliana goes by Lee now. Happy Pride to him, because you know, he gay and stuff. But I have like Undertale battles on the playground and stuff, and being on the internet a lot, I watch people like Johnny Gilbert and LD Shadow Lady whenever she was a scene kid, and just stuff like that, and I really liked their style, but I never really got into it. And then in 5th grade I moved from my trailer to I did not wet my beauty blender. I moved, and in 6th grade I wanted to fit in really bad because I was bullied really bad at my new school, because I moved to an actual house which was far away from where my trailer park was, and completely different elementary school for 6th grade, and I was bullied a lot, and I just wanted to do everything I could to fit in. And so I started getting on TikTok, and I saw Visco fashion, and I was like, if I'm a Visco girl, I'll fit in, because everybody at my school's a Visco girl. They have like scrunchies all up and down their arms, hydro flasks out the butt, friendship bracelets on those hydro flasks, just, you know, everything that was trendy in like 2019, and along with Stranger Things and everything. So I started watching Stranger Things. I started wearing oversized t-shirts that used to be my sister's whenever she was taller than me, which now I'm taller than her. Haha, suck on that, Jada. I just dressed Visco to fit in, and I was still bullied, but I became one of those girls with the scrunchies out the butt and stuff. But I didn't have everything, because I'm not the richest person. I'm a little bit poor. COVID happens in like the middle to end of 6th grade, and we're all at home, and I'm like, well, I can be myself now. I still dressed Visco for a while, and then I got into My Hero Academia. I have posters for it all over my room. I don't watch it anymore, and the fandom's kind of trash, but I got into role-playing and stuff, which introduced me to more and more people. And I was an amino kid, I'll just say it. I was on amino. I entered 7th grade, and new middle school, I was kind of stressed out and scared, especially because we were online for the first little bit. Whenever we started going in person, I wore pretty basic stuff. I wasn't really visco anymore. I just wear like sweatshirts tucked into like high-waisted jeans and stuff. And I wore my glasses, which I stopped wearing for a while because I thought I looked really bad in them, and then I lost them, so I just couldn't wear them. I don't really have an excuse now though, because I found them. And then 2020 alt TikTok started to come in the rise. Like, it was just super trendy. I started to want to be 2020 alt, and I got skirts, I got the belt. The belt that I actually wore is over there on my door. And I just got really into it. And I was with this boy named Jaden, and he did not like the fact I started wearing makeup. He was like, you look so much better without. And that, honestly, at the time I did, because I didn't know what I was doing. You know, that really like hurt my self-esteem. And him and his friends would like make fun of how flat-chested I was during class, and I've always been bullied for that. But that's like completely besides the point. But I was like an e-girl, and then I was like 2020 all like bunny hat kid. I never had a bunny hat, but I really, really wanted one. I had the Walmart chains that I would turn into stuff. I had the fake demonias from Amazon that my family got me, and I was so excited to have them. Penelope Scott Enjoyer. And then 8th grade rolls around, and during the summer between 7th and 8th grade, I went to summer school and I met more alt kids, and I started really liking 2000s emo and scene, especially emo. I started finding clothes of mine that fit that aesthetic, and I started dressing more and more like that, but I didn't really start dressing fully emo until like late 8th grade. The summer hits and I get really into like, I watch Mean Girls all the time. I'm getting really into like Y2K fashion now, and I never had any clothes to fit it, and I never got to that status, but I really wanted to. And then I went back to my emo roots, and starting 9th grade, which I just finished, I started dressing emo. I even went to school in a Draculaura costume for Halloween because I love Monster High, always have. And in January of this year, I dyed my hair black, and that's whenever it really took off. Like, I had all the clothes and everything, but I didn't really look emo until I got my hair dyed black, and that made my confidence go through the roof. My ex-boyfriend Landon can tell you all about that. He was not a fan of my like extreme confidence, but yeah, that's kind of how I became who I am today. If you had 3 wishes, what would you wish for? And you can't wish for more wishes. So if I had 3 wishes, I'd probably they're kind of selfish. I'm not gonna be one of those people like, oh, I would wish for world hunger to end. Yes, world hunger is a horrible thing, but I'm selfish. I would probably wish for some superpowers, like being able to teleport wherever I want at any given moment, and with no consequences, and being able to duplicate any item that I wanted to with no consequences. And then my 3rd wish would probably be for all my friends that are really depressed. 2 of them I don't talk to much anymore, Remy and Ren, and then Landon, who is my ex but is also one of my friends now. My friends with bad habits, my friends that are depressed, all that jazz, for them to just get better, and I would take all their pain for them to not be hurting so much anymore, because I love them. Do you like horror movies? What's your favorite? I do like horror movies. My mom's kind of strict about horror movies though, because we're Christians and she's very strict about that. But my favorite horror movie is probably either Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original, or the first Scream movie. My weirdest dream, I've had a lot of weird dreams. Like the other day, and also like a few years ago, I had this dream where I couldn't escape my dream, and I kept like trying to make myself wake up and stuff, and I couldn't. And I was in this one dream, I was like, yeah, I'm in a dream. So I did whatever I wanted. I said, okay, I'm gonna wake up now. So I made myself wake up, but I woke up at my mom's house. I'm at my dad's house, mind you, and I was like, this is kind of weird. So I walk around and I'm like, everything feels fuzzy and weird. I have to be dreaming. So I walk out and I see my mom's face, like she's sitting on the couch, she turns and she looks at me, her face is all distorted, and I'm like, yeah, this is a dream. So I'm like, okay, so I fall face first into the ground, hoping to make myself wake up, and I just like flip and turn, and I'm falling into a void, and then I wake up somewhere else, and I'm like, I'm still in this dream, and that just keeps happening over and over again, just different scenarios each time. And I had a dream like that whenever I was younger too. Also, whenever I was really little, I had this dream that I still remember. I was like 4. I was terrified of my grandparents' vacuum for some reason. It was like one of those old ones that with like the really long neck, and you would pick it up and like vacuum the floor with that. I used to be really scared of it for some reason. And I had a dream where everything in my mom and papa's house was alive, and my papa's kind of a hoarder, so they have a lot of stuff. I remember my mom was on the other side of the house, and my goal was to get to my mom. So I was like parkouring and stuff, and the dream ended up ending whenever I missed it. Okay, so I went from dining area, there was a coffee, and there was like a big dining table, and then a recliner where my Mima sat and worked from home. I jumped on top of the table, and then I went to go jump on the recliner, but the vacuum sucked me up and killed me. Now, I'm not scared of that vacuum anymore, but I remember that dream like it was yesterday, and it scared the crap out of me. Favorite weird food combo? I'm a very picky eater. I don't even know if I eat any weird food combos. A cringiest thing you ever put on social media? Oh my gosh, I remember whenever I was younger, I think I still have this on my current Instagram account, it's just in the archive, but I posted this story of me with a cat filter on, and in the background I have my feet dangling. And then I'm like kicking my feet in the picture, and I tried to look like, I don't know, sexy in it, and I remember my cousin seeing it, and he replied to my story and he said, Lexi, what the heck is this? And he just made fun of me. Understandable though, that's a weird picture to put on the internet, especially if you're like 8. How does it feel that a lot of people at school think you're LGBTQ+? This was from my friend Riley, which they do. People think I am like queer all the time. I'm not. I'm an ally, but I'm not. I'm cishet. I mean, it's kind of funny, because I like, whenever I meet new people, I'm like, guess my sexuality, and they're like, you have to be bi or pan, and I'm like, no, I only like guys. And they're like, well, what are your pronouns? I'm like, she, her. Oh, also, whenever I do my makeup, I keep this hand sanitizer around so that I can clean the excess makeup off my hands before I move on to something else. How difficult is your hair to upkeep? I have very dark hair already. I have like really dark brown hair, so having it black isn't a huge issue. I really hate when my brown starts to come back in, because it looks kind of like ginger almost, and I just don't like it. But I know people with brighter hair, like, it's a lot harder for them to deal with, which I'm going to dye my hair like a brighter color soon, like accent my black hair. Like, I'm thinking of doing like, I don't know, red highlights in my hair. I feel like that'd be cool, because red's one of my favorite colors, if you remember what I said earlier. It's not hard, but if you want to talk about whenever I put hairspray in it all the time, ooh girl. How dead/damaged is your hair? I wouldn't say my hair's super damaged. It used to be really heat damaged, but I got heat protectant, so I'm chilling now. Favorite soda? My favorite soda is Dr. Pepper. Currently I have a Diet Coke. I don't really like Diet Coke, but I mean, it's all I got right now, so I mean, I'll deal with it. I have no more questions, so I guess I'll just talk about whatever now. I'm going to go for a very simple look today, because I'm probably going to take it off right after this video, because I'm not going anywhere. I was going to go to the grocery store with my parents this morning, but they woke me up whenever they were going to go, and it was like 2 p.m. So, dude, I hate the term Y2K. I think it's kind of silly, kind of cringe, just a little bit stupid. But I mean, if you use that term, I mean, whatever. I use it in tags in my videos because it gets more reach. But I personally don't like the term. I think it's like been thrown around a lot, and people like associate it with things that aren't even 2000s. I had a dream last night where I had like 3 bad dreams last night. One, I got kidnapped in one of them, and then I got killed, and then in another one, I was taken to the prom by my now ex-boyfriend, and he left without me, and he was my ride there and my ride back home, so I had to sit there and be lonely, and I was there for hours, and everybody left, and nobody came to get me, not even my parents. So that sucked. I really need to clean my makeup brushes. You're supposed to clean them like every week or so, but I don't. I need to get new beauty blenders too, because I've had those ones for like a long time. Oh, my parents are home. Hopefully they see the sign on my door. Dad, I'm filming. I put a sign on my door. My dad went and left. I don't know. I might not cut that out. It's kind of funny. Happy Pride Month. Happy men's what was it? Mental Health Awareness Month too. I think I'll just be quiet for the rest of this video, and you guys can just watch me do my makeup. Okay guys, I think that's it for this video. So yeah, that's my makeup. And wearing fake lashes with glasses is kind of hard. But yeah, there's my video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.